Your 30s are quite interesting. You're old enough to know better, young enough to feel behind, and constantly stuck between the pressure to have it all together and the freedom to start over. These are the 30 uncomfortable truths I've had to learn not only from books or podcasts, but also through experience, the kind that shakes you a little and changes how you move through life. First, not everyone grows with you. Some people stay behind, and when they do, it's painful. You'll try to shrink yourself to keep the connection, but it won't feel right. Growth sometimes means outgrowing, and that's not arrogance, it's evolution. Second, nice isn't the same as respectful. Nice can be passive-aggressive. Nice can smile while undermining you. What you really want and deserve is respect rooted in honesty and integrity. Third, your body is not a before and after photo. It's not a project to fix. It's a home to live in. The goal isn't to go back in time. It's to move forward with grace and strength. Your body deserves care, not critique. And aging isn't failure. It's proof you're still here. Fourth, if you don't intentionally shape your identity, the world will do it for you. Everyone has an agenda for who you should be. Your job, your partner, even your parents. But who are you when no one's watching? That's the real work of your 30s. Fifth, marriage and kids aren't accomplishments. They're not prizes or validation. They're choices. And the wrong choice made for the wrong reasons will cost you more than being single and behind ever will. Sixth, people-pleasing is just manipulation in disguise. You want to be liked, safe, approved of, but every time you betray yourself to be accepted, you quietly teach people that your needs don't matter. Seventh, you're not behind, you're just not following a broken system. The house, the ring, the kids. It's not a universal formula for happiness. It's a script, and it's okay to rewrite it. 8. Unhealed trauma shows up as overworking, overgiving, or overthinking. You think you're being productive, helpful, responsible, but sometimes you're just exhausted, trying to earn love that should have been unconditional. 9. Love doesn't feel like butterflies, it feels like safety. Those butterflies that feel so romantic? Often, they're your nervous system screaming. Real love feels grounded, safe, seen. 10. Friendships require effort, not just nostalgia. That friend from college won't stay close if neither of you show up. You can miss people deeply and still need to accept that some chapters end. 11. No one is coming to save you. Not the job, not the man, not the miracle. The truth is, you're already the person you've been waiting for. You just haven't trusted her fully yet. 12. Your 30s will shatter who you thought you were, and that's a gift. The image you built in your 20s was often about survival, being liked, being seen, being impressive. But your 30s ask for more honesty. They invite you to drop the performance and finally meet the version of you that's real, flawed, and whole. 13. Healing costs you your comfort zone. You'll have to face your patterns, name your wounds, disappoint people you once lived to please. But on the other side, freedom. 14. Success feels emptier than you think if it's only external. The title, the apartment, the money, they don't mean much if you're constantly anxious, disconnected, or lonely. Internal peace means more than external approval. 15. Family can be toxic too. You were taught to honor thy parents, but honoring doesn't mean tolerating abuse or abandoning yourself in the name of tradition. 16. You don't need to be low maintenance. That label often just means you've been conditioned to settle. High maintenance isn't bad. It's knowing your worth and not apologizing for it. 17. Having boundaries doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you an honest one. If people get angry when you set boundaries, it means the relationship was built on you having none. 18. Romantic love isn't the peak of your life. You can have joy, intimacy, and connection in your friendships, your work, your self-expression. Your wholeness was never waiting for someone else to arrive. 19. Your hobbies don't need to be productive. You don't need to monetize your joy. You're allowed to do things just because they make your heart light up. 20. You can outgrow the version of success you once idolized. What felt like the dream at 25 might not feel like you anymore. Let that go. New dreams are allowed to take up space. 21. Some people love the idea of you, not the reality. They liked you best when you were convenient, easy, quiet. When you step into your power, those people will fall away. Let them. 22. Silence can be more powerful than proving your point. You don't always need to explain. Some battles are better walked away from, not won. 23. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. You're too grown to keep collecting half-hearted people and half-aligned opportunities. Make space for what's real. 24. The fear doesn't go away, you just get stronger. The risks don't shrink, but your capacity expands. Courage is doing it while scared. 25. Settling is a slow form of self-abandonment. You'll barely notice it at first, but over time, the weight of "this is fine" will turn into quiet resentment and a life that doesn't feel like yours. 26. Your worth is not in how much you give, especially not when giving empties you. You are valuable just being, no performance required. 27. You don't have to be constantly improving. Growth is not a race. Rest. Be still. Wholeness doesn't always look like hustle. 28. Discipline feels like self-respect when it's rooted in self-love. It's not punishment. It's you saying, "I deserve better," from yourself and from the world. 29. You can miss people and still not let them back in. Nostalgia is a liar. Missing someone doesn't mean they're good for you now. 30. Being 30 plus is not the end of anything. It's the beginning of knowing yourself deeper, of shedding illusions, of building a life that feels aligned, not just impressive. The truth is, your 30s aren't about arriving. They're about unbecoming, unlearning, and choosing every day to live more honestly than the day before.